Hi, on today's wisdom, the topic is going to be self love or the lack of. So stay tuned because we got so much to talk about. See you soon. And welcome back to today's wisdom. My name is Deanne. I am the experiential coach. Most of you know me. For those who don't know me, what I do is I work with clients on so many levels to help them take them where they need to be. And this is one of the ways we do it. And there's more behind that. But this is more about the topics, very sensitive topics, one that should be discussed more. And I thank you all for joining us. Catch us on the replay. Please do share this. So, the topic for today is self love or the lack of self love. What does that mean? So, first of all, when I have sessions, I've had group sessions, and I say to the attendees and clients, I said, well, actually, let me tell you a story. We did an event and we were talking about relationships and self love. I said to them, who do you want to have a healing with, a relationship? And people are talking about their family, their sister, their mother, so forth and so forth. And I was listening. And after everybody, voiced their who they wanted to heal with, and I said, what about you? And some got it right away. And so the whole topic ended up being about self love. So, what is self love? Well, let's talk about the lack of self love because then again, let's look at the negative side of it, the opposite end. The lack of self love is usually comes from the thinking I'm not lovable. And where does this stem from? Now, I do the elephant in the room. And this is one of the things we talk about, one of the uns. And when we think about what happens back in childhood for childhood trauma, this is one of the things. This is very common for self love. And we also have to remember your parents did the best they can with what the tools and the resources they had. So we can't blame them because they were taught, because love, I will say this now openly, the word love was not something in most homes. The word wasn't said, I love you. It just wasn't. I grew up in Trinidad, and I'm telling you, it's not something that was said openly in the household. You knew it was there, but it wasn't said. So that's one thing. So if you're not hearing it, it hasn't been planted inside of you, imprinted in you, for you to know that you love yourself. It is a form of fear that most people don't want to explore because they don't know how to start, where to go, where's the starting point. They don't. It scares the hell out of them. And what they do is, this is why a lot of marriages, there's infidelity and so forth, because people are looking for something. And if they can't get in the house, so they go seeking outside because they believe it may bring them happiness or it's filling a void. The void is within. Most people, I say this all the time, they're looking for the magic pill, the magic wand. Listen, go look at yourself in the mirror and you'll see the magic pill and you'll see the magic wand. It starts with you. So, what is self love? On a scale of 1 to 10, if you can put it in the comments, if somebody wants to say something or not, but you could just in your memory, your mind, write it down, doesn't matter. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love yourself? And be true. You may be having a good day, not so good day, but typically, how much do you love yourself? If that is anything less than, I would say, an 8, it should be higher. But an 8 or even lower than a 5, then that's a conversation we should have. That's a conversation you should have with anybody. So, why is this? Because we've been hurt. People have been negative to us. People have been rude to us. You know, family, outside forces, the information. We keep coming back to this information. That's why I started the first thing we're talking about information. Need to dig deep inside. You need to get to the root cause. Most people will come to me when we do the elephant in the room or timeline therapy. They said, okay, this is my problem. That is not your problem. The problem stems deep within. Sometimes it's so buried, it's not even funny. So, what we need to do, we need to tap into that. We need to release, detach from all these emotions and hurt. I have clients who've actually talked about everything was taken away from them so they can't move forward. I have clients who talk about being abused, and we'll be talking about all these things later on, have been sexually abused by their parents or someone they know, a family member. And then also they blame themselves because something was taken away from them. I have clients who talk about some of them have never told anyone. And some of them I don't even know. And they just start telling me their whole story. Some of them have reported to their parents and their parents covered it up. It's a lack of trust. So again, this is where love, there was not love shown, or respect or appreciation for one. Most people who have been sexually abused, and this is not what it is, but it comes back to self love, and we'll talk more about that in detail, don't feel that they are worthy of love because something precious to them was taken away from them. I have clients who was abused at 2 years old, 4 years old, and they're taken up to adulthood now, and they don't feel that love in them. It's missing. So I'm saying to you, if this resonates with you, put a comment, send me a message if you want to have a conversation. These are very deep, sensitive topics. I don't expect people to share their whole story here, but we do have people who's put in the comments. People are seeking and looking for an answer. This is your task. Go in the mirror and you look at yourself in the mirror. And I'm not kidding you, I'm going to say this publicly. Strip yourself, take your clothes off, look at yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself, every single part of your body, you love yourself. I know it sounds crazy, it sounds cheesy, but I'm saying to you, if you want love from another source, you need to first love yourself. Accept yourself. Listen, divine God, Tao, source, oneness created you for a reason. Don't believe people out there who look has everything and look fine and so forth are happy. A lot of them are not. They're seeking the same thing, and money will not buy them happiness. It will get them what they want, the resources, the tools, the lifestyle, but they're not happy because they also lack self-love. So if this resonates with you, and do the homework, do the task, go look at yourself and tell yourself, embrace yourself. I'm saying this publicly. Embrace your body, love your body, hug your body. And I guarantee you, you'll be much further along than most people. Why? Most people do not understand that love, any kind of love you want, starts with and starts with you, starts with me. So if this resonates with you and you've done the homework, send me a message. I would love to hear if this helped you. But I just want to say, self-love goes a long way. If you're having a challenge with this, Let's have a conversation. It's not that difficult. We can clear your chakras, your energy. It's energy. Everything is about energy. I'm not here to convince you, but these are the conversations I have with people. And this is why I started the series, because I wanted to do it publicly and give you little snippets. It's very delicate. It's a very sensitive topic, each one of the topics that we talk about. So I hope this resonates with you. Until next time on today's wisdom, this is Deanne saying, love yourself, be true to yourself, be honest with yourself, be open with yourself, and don't be scared to make love to yourself. Yeah, you could do that. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.